I hope that your day or night is going super lovely today. So I'm going to try to speak soft-spoken in this video, but I do have a cold, so I may have to switch over to a whisper from time to time. I hope that doesn't, bother you. So I have filmed a mukbang before. It's not one of my popular videos on my channel, but I did enjoy making that video, and I figured I would try to make another one that is a little bit of better quality, since I was filming on my MacBook and the lighting wasn't good. It was fuzzy, and you could hear my refrigerator. So hopefully this is a little better. And yeah, I'm eating Subway today. You may hear some background noise because I am filming in a different time, since I'm filming during dinner time. So you may hear people walking around and things like that. All things out of my control. And since it is time to eat, I couldn't really wait. Yeah, I'm actually having a sugar low right now. But anyways, let's begin. My setup is really weird. I may have to bring my camera down, but we'll see. So, Subway it is. So here is my sandwich. It is 12 inches, but to be honest, I usually only eat just the 6, and I save the other half for the next day or later on the day. Jose actually got this sandwich for me, so it's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. There's a couple things that I like at Subway. I like their meatball grinders. I like their tuna sandwiches sometimes. I have to be in the mood though. I actually prefer my own tuna sandwiches. Well, honestly, I prefer my sandwiches in general. But, sometimes it's good to treat yourself. But most of the time I just cook for myself. But, I do like Subway. But, yeah, so I just told Jose, my husband, to just surprise me. As long as it doesn't have cheese, I'm gonna like it pretty much. Yeah, I'm not a cheese person. I never have been. Well, actually, no. I take that back. I was pretty obsessed with cheese when I was 4 years old. Well, since I was a baby up to 4 years old. And when I was 4, I was really obsessed with cheese, and I would sneak downstairs to the kitchen and just literally eat all of the cheese. And one day I did that, and I got the biggest tummy ache imaginable. Okay, and I think since then I was just like, I'm done with cheese. Like, it's not happening for me anymore. So I kind of ruined it for myself. But yeah, my brother doesn't like cheese either. The oldest of the two. So I don't know. It's just a thing, I guess. Surprise, surprise. Cookies. I didn't know he was gonna get me cookies, but I'm not complaining. He also got me a Coke. The classic. didn't really ask for anything specific, so. And then he got me some Lay's chips. Again, classic. I have some napkins. And I'm going to use one right now because I have lip gloss on. I knew I was going to eat, but I just wanted something to moisturize my lips. Okay. So, let's unravel this. I'm just going to take one half out, put this one up to the side. So there is my sandwich, and it looks like it has olive oil, it has cucumbers, it has a cold cut combo, yep. It has red onions and peppers, and pepper and salt. So one of the sandwiches I like, probably one of my favorites because it's simple. Thumbnail. Okay, so I lowered the camera angle a little bit. Hopefully it's a little better for you. So, chips. Good. Do you guys put your chips like in your sandwich? Like crunchify it? Let me know in the comments. I do like mayonnaise in my sandwich, but if you go to like a restaurant or a fast food place, they always put so much mayonnaise and it just grosses me out, so I just opted out of it completely. Even though if you're gonna eat at home and you feel the same way as me that they just put too much, you can just order it without mayonnaise and come back home and just put the amount that you want. But yeah, today I just want to eat it like this. Also, I don't really put tomatoes in my sandwich because they're always so soggy. I love cucumbers. So, what can we talk about? So, I'm going to be moving out of here pretty soon, which is quite exciting. we found a home that we really like because we have been house hunting for some time, and we found a place that suits our needs. My parents are divorced, and I want my mom to live with us. She's like my best friend. So one of the things that I really wanted was to have a place that was like hers, her own little sanctuary. So we found a place with 3 bedrooms. It's a ranch setup, and it's a 2-story, and the bottom area has a finished basement, like a finished, family room, and there's 1 bedroom down below. So my mom is actually going to be taking the family room as her own, and the bedroom that's downstairs will be my filming area. There's also a lot of land outside for my kids to play, which was very important, because where we live now, it's just not a good location. So where we're going to live, it's a beautiful area, and I'm really excited. So maybe later on in the future I can show you our place. The kitchen is really tiny though. But nonetheless, I love everything else about it. It has 1 full bath and 1 half bath, which the half bathroom is downstairs, which will be like, my mom's bathroom where she can set it up and stuff. We have a laundry area. There's even a 2-story shack. And I've been looking on YouTube how people have been like setting up their shacks. And some people make like their own like extra living space, like a smaller little home or like a guest home for like their in-laws. I've even seen couples where they set up their shack really nice and they actually just rent their home and they live in the shack. So essentially they don't have to pay mortgage, they don't have to pay anything really, which is great. But in the future we're definitely gonna do that. We're gonna fix that up really nicely. It's rather large. Where we live, we have a lot of beautiful Victorian houses. We're quite known for that. And although they're so gorgeous, they're a lot of work and they're really old. So I didn't want to get stuck with a house that we had to put a lot of money into it right off the bat. So there's a lot of beautiful colonial houses as well. But I've just always liked the ranch setup, so the other day we went to a couple of estate sales Found a lot of cool stuff. I was honestly on the hunt for a smaller table because we have a rather large table, like a dining room table. Whereas the kitchen that we have now is pretty big. We have our kitchen area and then our dining area. Here we just have an eat-in kitchen, and it's, you know, it's tiny. So we need to downsize for sure. And it's been actually pretty difficult finding a smaller kitchen table. But yeah, we didn't have any luck in that area with the estate sales, but there was one place where the couple looked really nice, and for the most part they were, but I had seen this beautiful, what do you call it, Capodimonte piece. Well, they had a couple of them, but the bigger piece was like a vase, and I do collect a lot of those Italian pieces. And actually I had Jose go to the estate sale first. Well, I was in the car, but my younger daughter was in the car, and she was sleeping at the time, so I didn't want to wake her up if, you know, there was no need. So I asked him to just take pictures for me if there was anything that caught his eye, something that he thought that I would like. So he saw those pieces, and also this really cool, like just like an end table kind of thing, but a really nice green. Anyways, he took a couple pictures, and he took a picture of her tea sets and that specific piece, and I saw the price, and it was like $45, and I was like, wow, well, if anything, I'm really interested in that piece, because I know it's like triple the price. Not that I want to resell it or anything, I just know it's worth more. And you always get that, I don't know, that shopper's rush where you know you're getting a good deal. And I'm really bad at multitasking. So we didn't have any cash on us. It was kind of a last minute thing. So we went to the nearest gas station and got money there. Came back. I looked around. I didn't even go straight to the vase. I actually went straight to the table because that was more of a necessity. The end table. And then I saw the vase, and it was beautiful. Nothing wrong with it. Not chipped or anything. And I told Jose, I'm like, yeah, I definitely want this. So right away, he tells the lady, here's $60, any change. She's like, what? How much is this? I mean, I presume was like the owner. But she looks over to like her sister or sister-in-law, and she's like, how much did you price this? She looks at the sign, she's like, oh my gosh, $45, but this is worth so much more. And it's kind of strange to me that, like, how do you not know the price of this? Like, you were just standing right next to this area the whole time. Wouldn't you be familiar with all the prices? She was the one giving back the change as well. So I'm like, she kind of gave me this vibe, like this young couple. And I don't know if race was involved, but this place is notorious for being a little racist. This area. But she kind of like looked me up and down and was like, yeah, I'm not a fighter or anything. Like, you can keep your face. Like, it was 45. I was going to give you the 45. I wasn't even going to try to haggle because I knew it was a good deal. But anyway, so she starts fighting with her sister. She already took the money from us, right? But she starts fighting with her sister or friend or whoever she is. A friend or whatever is like completely embarrassed. She leaves, makes a call to, I don't know who, maybe her daughter or something. Was like, oh look, this is what happened. And then I feel like I was ambushed. This other lady comes over and she's like, oh my gosh, did you seriously just buy the vase? I came from Timbuktu just for this vase, and you seriously just bought it from me? And I'm like, oh, I was here first, like, and there was no inclination that you wanted it, and you didn't talk to the sellers that you didn't tell them you wanted it. Like, first come, first serve. And even the husband, he came over because he saw that I was like being ambushed by like his wife and this lady. And he's like, guys, just calm down. Like, yeah, first come, first serve. It said 45 on the sign. Like, let's not make it bigger than what it is, Well, I didn't do anything wrong. Anyways, so the lady that wanted the vase, she's like, you know what? Because she came with her daughter. She's like, you know what? I'm just staying in the car. I'm sick of this. And I'm just like, okay, lady. And I did kind of think, should I just give her the vase? Like, it's not even a big deal, But he's like, no, don't let her win. Like, she's being rude. Alright. Then, this owner is wrapping it up. And she's like, so, do you want the sign too? Like, really rude, and literally just like shoves the sign at me. And this is the sign. I mean, I have it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this just happened. This is so incredibly unprofessional and rude. And all I did was buy the piece for the price that you had on the sign. Yeah, so that was like my crazy story. This happened just a couple days ago. And I'm like shocked about it. And I don't really want to say that she was racist because I don't want to go down that route. But I just felt belittled. And like, if you really didn't want to sell this to me, just give me back my money. Let's be civil. And let's call it a day, But just because I felt like she probably was really upset that whoever put that for $45, I went ahead and bought a couple extra things just to kind of compensate. Which, for the rude service, I didn't have to do that, But I'm just really good-natured, and people tend to walk all over me. So that was that. We do have like a little bar area, but it's like around the family area, so my mom is gonna use it as her little kitchen area. But we'll still put little like wine bottles and stuff. We're not like big drinkers or anything, but it's like a nice little wet bar. I did find some stools there, so that was good too. Well, I also bought like this really pretty cupcake stand. It was only $10 and it's, you know, marked and everything. It's from England. It's really beautiful. I'm staring at it right now. This is kind of like a little spare room, my filming area, and I just have like a bunch of stuff, but she was kind of rude too. She's like, well, for her it's cheap, because I was kind of not sure if I wanted that, especially with the way that she was treating me at the moment. I'm like, I don't know if I want that anymore. And she's like, well, you know, for the low price that you paid for the vase, you might as well get that cupcake stand too. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm just too nice. I ended up getting it, but I don't regret getting it. I just wish I was treated better. It's a beautiful piece, so I'm really happy with it. I guess her mother was like 90, passed away, and those pieces, like the tea sets and the china that she had and the vase, they were all hers. So I mean, if there's like sentimental value to them, you won't be selling them, you know. But yeah. So gentle whispering. She left me a comment on my Reiki video, and I literally had to pinch myself because I thought that I was dreaming. Like, I was like, did I just, you know, die and go to heaven or something? Like, am I missing something here? Right. Maria, gentle whispering, commented on my video, and she was just so incredibly sweet. I tweeted the comment that she left me. Yes, I was just completely shocked that she commented on my video, let alone saw my video. And Maria is just someone who you aspire to be, whether you make ASMR videos or not. She's just such a selfless, sweet, genuine individual, and she is someone who is very rare to come by these days, and she just exudes all things positive, and she's really just been a blessing for a lot of people, and so including myself, of course. So I was just so blessed that she took the time to not only watch my video but comment, and I had to share it with you guys, so I did tweet it. I love Maria. I love you, Maria. Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. Which you guys all know that as well. So lastly, some dessert. Their cookies are the best. Well, second best. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried insomnia cookies. I thought it was just a thing here in Connecticut, but I have seen that they have insomnia cookies in New York. So I don't know if this is just like a franchise everywhere or just in the East Coast. Like, I'm not quite sure, but if you haven't been to an insomnia and they have one near you, like, Google it. You need to go. If you like Subway cookies, those are like 20 times better. I kid you not. But chocolate chip cookies are my favorite dessert in the whole world. You really can't go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie. Should I tap on the cookie? Yeah, really good stuff. Chocolate satisfaction. I'm just looking at my hair. My hair is always crazy. I love, I believe her name is Moonlight Eats. She makes great mukbangs or ASMR mukbangs. Like I said before, I love Mommy Tang. I love Sassy Snacks. I love her because she kind of takes you through the whole process. Preparing the food and eating the food. It's always such a better feeling when you know that you bought the food, prepared the food, you know, you did the whole kit and caboodle, and now you can, you know, sit down and enjoy what you've made. It's just always such a better feeling, and I think that's why the food just always tastes better, because you know you put your love into it. And there's one more. I can't say no to a cookie. Bam. Yeah, so those are the ones that I watch the most. Mukbangs, anyways. So good. Another person who mentioned me the other day was Lily from Lily Whispers ASMR. You guys know that I absolutely adore her. So it was just really amazing to hear her give me a little shout out. She's another one that's just such a beautiful soul inside and out. You can tell she's very genuine. And I don't know, for her being younger, she's in her early 20s. I'm 29, by the way. She just seems like an old soul. Like, she's very, like, she knows who she is, you know? And, she's very intelligent. Yeah. I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. Just like an old soul. I get her. Like, she's an introvert, and so am I. But yeah, a lot of you guys were pretty surprised to hear that I have kids. You're like, you have kids, but you're like 20. I'm like, no. That's very sweet of you guys, but I am 29, and I will be 30 in March. It's funny that you say that, because my grandmother, I joke around a lot that she's like a vampire, because she's in her mid-60s, and she looks extremely young for being in her mid-60s. I don't know what potion she's drinking, but I want some. But the only thing that really gives away her age would be her hands, but that's like pretty typical. But everything else, no, like her skin is like porcelain. I don't know how she does it, okay? I'm just gonna reapply some lip gloss. For some reason, I did mention this before, but on my earphones, I can hear the binaural sounds, but when I upload my audio, and I do use GarageBand, when I upload it and I start editing it on Final Cut Pro, I don't hear the binaural sound anymore, so I don't really know what's happening. If anybody can help me out, that would be awesome. I was thinking that it was the Blue Yeti, but now I'm thinking maybe it's how it records through GarageBand. So that's it. It's just like a clear gloss, really. It's gold and shimmery, but my lips are pretty pigmented, so it doesn't really show up too much. But this is in Greek Holiday, in case you guys are wondering, from the brand NARS, which NARS is a cruelty-free brand. I do believe they do have a parent testing company though, but just in case you're wondering. Okay, so I hope that this was enjoyable for you guys. If you would like to see more mukbangs in the future, I can do that for you. I did get a request to eat sushi. Let me tell you guys, I'm not even lying. I've never had sushi in my life, okay? I don't consider myself, I'm kind of a picky person, but I'm not incredibly picky. But, I've just never tried sushi. Jose has. I just haven't. So, I may do a sushi mukbang, but it's going to kind of be like a first impressions. So it may be a little bit of a disaster if I don't enjoy my sushi. But I can certainly do that for you guys. So, if there's anything else specific that doesn't require any cheese, then I will eat it for you. I was thinking that I can make like a Puerto Rican dish and eat that, like arroz con gandules y habichuelas, guisao, pernil, tostones, things like that. And I can eat that and bring some heritage to the table. A lot of people ask me what heritage am I, and I am Hispanic, and I am 100% Puerto Rican. A lot of you guys think that I'm either Italian or Indian, like Middle Eastern, but yeah, I am Puerto Rican. But yeah, mostly people think that I am Middle Eastern. I did get one comment the other day that it wasn't nice, and they told me to lay off the curry. So I'm guessing that he probably was being, well, rude in both ways. Was being a little racist and rude about my weight. So I think that is it for today. And as always, I love you to the moon and back.